Right, so here I am in Kuala Lumpur. Behind me is the Petronas Towers. Loads of fountains and that here. It's quite hot. I think it was 30 degrees today. I don't know what it is at the moment. But I've just come out in jeans and a t-shirt, and maybe even that's too much. I think maybe I need something a bit thinner on and maybe some shorts. But I'm just come here to check out the towers while it's still dark, because I think they're much better to see at night time than they would be tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to go and find some nightlife, and then tomorrow I'm going to go and explore the Batu Caves and the markets and a few other things before heading on to Brunei later in the evening. But yeah, so far it seems okay, it seems quite pretty. People seem friendly that I've spoken to. I've not really spoken to many people, but people seem okay here. Reminds me a lot of other Southeast Asia countries. But yeah, it seems alright. Well, I was at the Batu Cave before, but that was only one of the caves, so I was a bit disappointed, but now I realise there's another one. So I should have time to climb this. I'm not sure what's actually inside. It might just be a temple, but I'm going to check it out. Made it to the second Batu Cave, or I suppose the most popular one. It's starting to rain outside. It's, if you look above, it's open there. Oh god, it's really starting to rain. But 25 minutes to get back to the train, and then I'll try and go to Central Market. I'm not back to the station yet, and it's like it's going to be quite heavy. But yeah, knackered, those stairs, oh god, in this heat, hard work, and I've got jeans on, which is not the smartest idea of mine, I don't think. But it's really starting to rain now, so I'm going to get some shelter. I got chatting to a girl from Russia called Anastasia, and I sort of went to the Batu Caves with her, which was interesting. It gave me a chance to practice my Russian. Her English wasn't fantastic, but it was quite cool to have someone to chat to. And so we explored the caves together. She stayed there. I wanted to get the train back because, although it was interesting, but it's quite far out and there wasn't a lot there. And it started raining, so I got caught in a storm. I'm soaked. My shirt is soaked. Luckily, I have my poncho that I bought, which was, I couldn't have done without that because it took me a while to get it out and put it on. The ones I did, it kept me dry. Although right now my feet are soaked and my shirt is soaked. I'm over by the mosque bit now, which is interesting. I just tried to go in, but then I was kicked out because apparently only Muslims are allowed in there. I'm in Brunei, so that's the Sultan's mosque behind me, or the palace. Oh, I should check this out. Anyway, it's okay so far. It's quite a small country. I haven't really seen a lot, so I've went to a street market, which didn't have, I thought there was going to be some more food there, but not so much, but I found some more food as I was walking down. There's a museum that I was going to try and check out, and I want to go and see the monkeys. Also want to see the water village, if I can as well. Okay, so I was a little bit unsure about this country, because obviously there's no pubs, and I think it's very religious here, and it's quite small, and I don't think there's a great deal to do. So I was sort of walking past the stall, and there were these young kids there, and sort of like teenagers maybe. And they're like, oh, would you like to try some of this? And I said, oh, no thank you. I think it was blueberry dessert, which isn't my cup of tea. And then one of the boys ran down the street after me and said, oh, it's a gift for you, you can have it. And he was really, really friendly, and I don't know, I just kind of feel slightly touched because of that. And it does seem as if the people here are really friendly, which is a positive, good thing.
Move yourself, you always live your life, never
hired a boat to go and see the monkeys. They had normal monkeys, red monkeys, and the big nosed ones. But it was really cool, just going around on the boat, seeing everything. Going past the water village is awesome because there's like a police station, a fire station, schools, everything there, which is really interesting. The driver of the boat has just dropped me off for like 20 minutes, so I'm going to have a quick walk around. So it's kind of fascinating. They've got satellite dishes, so it's just like a normal town, I guess, but underwater. Different from Venice because it's more boardwalk, like it's not like the whole area is, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just like all boardwalks, which is really cool. And obviously you can see all the stills here, whereas you wouldn't be able to see that in Venice. But it is very interesting the fact they have like fire stations, police stations, schools. I don't know if there's a hospital, I guess there could be a hospital somewhere. To the Marina Bay Sands. Right, so Marina Bay Sands, it's not bad, but I think for the price I have been in places not too far off of this, unless there are some amazing things here. But I do get to go into the swimming pool, which opens at 6 AM tomorrow, so I do plan to go in there. Oh, I've got a balcony. Okay, and the balcony is pretty cool. Oh, wow. So it's about 12:15 in Singapore. I've been to a couple of bars. They weren't bad. I mean, the thing is it's Sunday, so for Sunday it's still quite busy in places, but I've not really found anywhere that's right for me necessarily. Also the beers were really expensive. I mean, to start with it was about £10 a pint, and then every single bar I went to afterwards sort of worked its way up to about £13 a pint. So I've had a couple of beers and that's it. So I'm going to head back. So this is my hotel. I am in Tower 3, which I think is the third one along. So going left to right, I think I'm in Tower 3. It's 6:30 in the morning and I've got up to go to the infinity pool. It's still dark. I want to try and get some pictures if I can, so I don't know how I'm going to do this the best way, but it looks pretty cool. Don't think it's too deep, so I'm going to see how far I can go up to. I'm in the infinity pool, which is pretty bloody awesome. But there are quite a few people here. It's 6:30, there's quite a lot of people here already. But it is a great view. I was obviously in the wrong tower. I think I'm in Tower 1 now. I think I finally found Tower 3. I could finally get back to my room and get a bit of sleep. So I'm now at the Gardens by the Bay, and this is the Flower Dome I'm in now. There's also a cloud forest and a walkway which I would like to try to do as well. I have to be honest, when it comes to flowers, I haven't really got a clue. I mean, they're pretty. There's like flowers from all around the world by the look of it, and I think, I'm not sure if different sections of here have got different climates to keep the correct climate for the flowers to grow. I don't know. There's a big Christmas area there though. But it's Christmas Eve today and it doesn't even feel like Christmas, because even though you've got all this stuff here, it still doesn't feel very Christmassy today. This place is way cooler, much better than the other place. It was flowers, which is lovely for some people I think, but not so much for me. Whereas here's waterfalls and all sorts, and it feels, I have a strange feeling, like the air and everything feels different. It feels good. It feels nice air to breathe, if that makes sense. Today's been quite a rush. I wanted to go to see Little India, but I just didn't have the time. I started to head towards there and I realised it would take too long to get there, have a look around. So I had to skip that. But I think the things I've seen have been pretty cool. I went to Kampong Glam or something like that on the way to Little India, which wasn't great. So I think I would have been better off missing that out and then going straight to Little India instead.